Everyone, it's Savannah here with Eden Savvy Creations, and today I wanted to show y'all my flower Eden. So this is my template here, and I have 9 different sizes in it, and as you can see I've used all 9 sizes. I really want the flower to be fluffy, so that's what our video is going to be on today. I have our backing, piece of cardboard, 7-inch piece of twine. I'm going to show y'all how to do that today. You also need a pencil to trace, a fat glue stick, any scissors that you'd like, your glue gun. So let's get ready and start creating. Alright you guys, so as you can tell, I've already curled all my petals because it's a lot of petals. But I did leave a few to just show y'all exactly what I did. So first, let's get started on our base. So I cut out my base, and I have a template for this, and I cut it to the size of the cardboard. It's nothing extravagant, any piece of cardboard. I have a baby still, I have a 2-year-old that's coming out of diapers, so good thing about diapers is you get a lot of cardboard boxes. And I have my 7-inch piece of twine. Now you can make this shorter, you can make this longer. It's but do know that if you make it longer, it's gonna make the flower stick out from the wall. It's not gonna lay flat. So try to make it, you know, as short as you can to help with that. But all you're gonna do is just circle it around till it makes that little loop, and this part down here is what you're going to glue on to the cardboard box. I like to set a little bit of glue already because it is kind of tricky not to get burned, and just try to set it. That's why I make it so long down here, because I pull it down more. Might help if I had more glue on my gun. Yeah, my gun's been acting up lately. Anywho, I use a lot of glue, as you can tell. And then you're just going to put more glue around the cardboard because you're going to stick your paper on there also. Now, you can leave the cardboard by itself and have it, you know, everything showing. I just feel like this gives a crisper look than just doing that. Nobody's gonna really know that it's cardboard anyways unless they touch it. But I don't use cardboard with every single flower. I just like to use it on a flower that I know I'm gonna make really big and it's gonna be heavy, because this makes it stronger, this base. So there you go, you got your loop up there. See how nice and pretty it is? Alright, so I have my 8 petal base here, and pretty much you're just gonna follow it around as you start. So let me just kind of push everything back a little, and I'll show y'all. Y'all, I'm sorry I cut my finger right before I started this. Now I got this big old thing so I don't bleed everywhere. But I have 2 petals at a time. And I cut these in pretty deep. And then take my big glue stick, and you're just gonna curl this in as far down as you want. Kind of just hold it there. And it's going to be like this. So then just put your glue down here at the bottom. Don't do the whole line, because you want this to kind of lay out further out when you apply it, when you glue it onto your base. So you just barely come into it. I didn't go in too far. And that's it. That's what I basically did to all the petals. that you see right here. You can, you know, curl them in as far as you want, you know, not as much. And then you can always just play with it also and kind of make the curl come out just a bit to open it a little more. It's really all in the look that you want. So this is my biggest size. This is where we're gonna start. And with these ones, I'm gonna put the glue all the way on it. I'm not gonna leave one edge because I'm not going for that look. And just start setting them in there. And just try to keep each petal going with how far you've brought these ones in. And you can just kind of feel where it starts, the cardboard. I think I need to get some music in here. It's so quiet. There we go. I'm putting them really close together, kind of on top of each other. Because this is going to kind of all come closing in on each other, each one of these layers. So there's your first layer, and then you're just going to go in between each one of these. Instead of right on top, go in between it. See how everything is starting to curl in on each other? Now, I know there's a name for this flower, and of course, I'm not remembering what it is, but I love the look of the real flower, how it just all comes in on each other like that. A lot of my templates, I work with them to get, when I see a flower in real life that I just love and I want to recreate, it takes me a little bit to get that petal drawn. I do hand draw all my petals, and I hand cut all my templates. See how it's curling in on each other already? Isn't that cute? And then you're just gonna keep going. So I'll be back when I get to my last petals down here, because y'all don't want to watch all that. It's pretty much the same. You're gonna put all of them in between each other, not right on top. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, so this is what I've come to so far. And I forgot to mention also that this is my 8 petal base. So I've cut all 9 sizes. I've cut 8 petals of each size to go around and make it fluffy. So as we're coming in on sizes, you can see it starting to get smaller and close in. So I have my last 4 sizes here, and I just want to show y'all how close they start to get on each other. And the placement of being between leaves is kind of pointless right now at this point, because it's getting so much smaller in there, and you want that that enclosed look. You want it to all just come closed up like this. So I'm just taking them all apart because I have them all together, but there is 8 petals of all 9 sizes. And you're just going to kind of put them one right on top of another, as you can see. This is a fun flower to make. I really love this one. Just the look that it gives. It's really pretty. You can see I'm just setting them all on top of each other. Now, you don't have to do, when you get to these sizes, you don't have to do 8 petals. You can go down to 7 or 6, just depending on how enclosed it starts to get. It's really up to you. I just really want that full layered fluffy look. Like I say, it's all in your preference, your style, your creative mind. If you feel it looks better with less, then you do less. Make sure that you push back these petals, because if you don't, you're going to end up getting glue on the top. And trust me, that's not good. I've done it before. Gotten very upset with myself. Coming in on each other. Again, I have 2 more layers left. That too, y'all can use as many layers as you want, as less layers as you want. I've also made this with nothing but the first 3 big ones, and just done like 2 layers of this last one, 2 layers of the second one, 2 layers of the third one, or 3 layers, you know, and then just bring it in and only use these small ones as we get inside. You don't have to use all the sizes to make the layers. It's really just in how you want the look to be. Not just that, but this template that I have, it's so versatile. You can use it for many different looks. I'll make many different kind of flower looks with this one template. That is just amazing what a little curling and cutting does to your piece of paper. Now, I've had some questions from people asking me if this is just like copy paper or construction paper, and no, it's not. This is heavy cardstock paper. 90 to 110 pounds is what I use, because I do a lot of embellishments sometimes, or I have done it. Actually, my nieces quinceañera is coming up in December, and I'm going to be making a little backdrop for her. And I have big plans for that backdrop. So I will be making a video on the flowers of the ideas that I have. So y'all get ready for those because it's going to be super cute. I'm really excited that they asked me to make some flowers. So here's your last, these are the last petals. And these ones you want to get really close in the middle. Not too like far up on this other petal. Just right, put it right smack in the middle. That way it starts to really close up. And with this, you can do a center, but you really don't have to, just because these petals are gonna kind of all enclose. But I have done one before where I put a jewel in the middle because they're kind of more open. I'll show you in a minute what we can do. We'll see. And I'm just placing them right on top of each other and just turning it a little. So you can squeeze everything down to come in. And you can kind of move them around as so. But isn't that just so pretty? So since this is really enclosed, but I don't want it to stay like this, let me see if I find a jewel. No, of course not, because my kids take them. But you can always just place the jewel right there in the middle, and it'll show. I mean, you really don't even have to either. You can curl these in some more to close, to just really close up. You know, just, you can play with it. This paper is, it's pretty strong. That's why I use nothing but cardstock. My earlier flowers, I did sometimes use, when I first started, I had construction paper. That's all I had, and that's what I used. And construction paper is good too. It just doesn't last as long. And it's very, very sensitive, very easy to tear. So I would suggest staying with the cardstock paper. But here you go. This is Eden. This is our flower for today. I hope you like it. Here's a look at what the back looks like, and you already have your twine on there. Now, I do this to all my flowers just because I don't know if somebody wants to hang them on the wall or if it's a backdrop. But whenever I do send out my orders, they all come like this with the twine already attached. And I also send a pack of those Velcro strips that you can stick on the back also, and stick them on the wall so it doesn't, you don't have to put a hole or anything, or just to be on the backdrop. Gosh, what is it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's a very strong Velcro. It's at Michael's. I'll get the name of that and I'll post it on my Instagram page for y'all. I should be heading to Michael's in a little bit, and I'll make sure to do that sometime this week. So y'all look out on my Instagram page for all that info. I hope you guys enjoyed making this flower as much as I did. Right now is my first anniversary month, and I'm running a lot of sales. So go to my Instagram page, Eden Savvy Creations. Check out my sales that I'm having. My templates are on sale. Flower sets are on sale. I also do custom vases. Those are on sale also. So you guys message me, like my page, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and happy creating, everybody. Have fun.